A nice look there across the Ohio River into downtown Cincinnati. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. Now from the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. John Jay will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, third baseman
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Michael Lee will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Matt Adams will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
But you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Matt Holliday will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Bruce is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult to solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Brandon Phillips will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Jay is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Yeah, I thought this one was going to be 2, maybe even 3 off the bat. But take a look from this angle at how much room he's covering out there in center field. I mean, that's as good a jump as you're ever going to see.
Zach Kozar digs in at the plate. And he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, this was either going to be a no-doubt home run or about as deep a foul ball as you're going to find. And it's hooking quite a bit there at the end, but you see it doink up there near the top of that left field foul pole.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Jay Bruce will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Chris Heisey steps in now. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Votto leads from second. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Ryan Ludwig will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Here's the full count offering. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Yadier Molina will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Pena has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Mark Ellis will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Brian Pena will start things off in the bottom of the second. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Hard hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Johnny Cueto will step in now. Fouled back. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Waka delivering a 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Phillips.
And a changeup has him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Michael Waka will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Leave it to the pitcher to come up with their first hit. I think even he can't really believe it.
Center fielder, John
Jay will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Heisey will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Zach Cozart will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. One and two now.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce.
Go, Red.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Full count now, 3-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Come on. Calm down.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Come on now.
Swing hard liner to left center. And a leap at short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys, and obviously no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Matt Adams will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Come on. Let's do it.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
That's a heads-up play there at second base. He sees that left fielder has to move all the way into the alley to catch this thing, so he knows he'll have a hard time readjusting his body to make the throw to third, and he's able to move up 90 feet on the flyout.
Matt Holliday will try it again. He flew out his first time. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Three-two pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Chris Heisey will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired.
Boy, oh boy.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Johnny Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Let's go, Red! Come on, Red! You can do it!
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Let's go, Red! Come on!
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Heisey will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Michael Wacha will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Run the runner down!
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Do it, man! Do it! Anything, look quick!
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And in a tie ball game, this is not a surprise to see the pitcher putting one down here with one away. Now at least to give your leadoff man a chance to bring in that go-ahead run with 2 outs.
John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Cards leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Brian Pena will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the postseason last year. With 2 strikes, Walk is not a guy who will set you up with a lot of curveballs. He'll come right after you with the hard stuff, and he threw that one right by him.
Johnny Cueto will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Brandon Phillips will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Michael Lee will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 1-2. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Pitch by Cueto is a ground ball for Cozart at short. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Zach Cozart will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Lee is there, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 32.
Jay Bruce will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. 2 out, nobody on. Waka delivering a 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Matt Holliday will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Yadier Molina will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out.
Let's get you out here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Oh, no.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Here's the 2-2 home. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Around first, heading for second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
You know, maybe if he backs up and plays this on the hop, he can hold him to just a single, but instead he goes all out for it in right field, and it gets by him for an eventual double.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Chris Heisey will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Todd Frazier will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Settling under it is Holiday to make the catch, and that's out number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Ryan Ludwig.
Ryan Ludwig will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Let's go, Red.
Fouled straight back. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.J. Hoover is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jack Hanahan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alan Craig.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point, and as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. John Jay will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Matt Carpenter will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jason Mott will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jason Mott.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and there you go. They needed something here to give them a little bit of a lift, and this is going to do it. A leadoff double to start their half of the 8th inning. Now the momentum definitely swings in their favor, but they've still got to find a way to get him home.
Jack Hanahan will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Lined hard towards short. Right there is Peralta, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, they're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
Brandon Phillips will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Randy Choate is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Zach Cozart will stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at second, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1.
Your Attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Devin Mesoraco is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Michael Lee will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. And now a pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Now Chapman's offering is on the ground for Phillips out at second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Matt Adams will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Cardinals are down to their final out now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out. So that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound. Aroldis Chapman. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 2-1. So long from Cincy.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.